Welcome back. We have managed to re-establish our connection with Lentswe Lekoko from the Soweto United eHailing Association. We heard from him earlier that one car had been set alight, had since been doused, and that the SAPS have calmed tensions on the scene. Mr. Lekoko, can you tell us whether anyone was injured in this incident?
No, man. There was no one injured. Just the driver managed to flee, and he was in the center management office.
Certainly good to hear. Investigations are yet to determine exactly who's responsible for the attacks, both at Maponya and presumably after this evening, that vehicle being set alight. They will investigate that as well. Do you feel that you are being targeted by taxi drivers or not?
No. I don't think maybe it's something to do with the taxi drivers, but just the criminal elements that are just going on here. And maybe to scare the e-hailing services not to operate in certain malls.
What do you think criminal elements would gain by deterring e-hailing drivers from operating in certain areas?
No, I believe maybe they might have been sent by certain organizations or associations, but which we cannot really tell if it's from the taxis or what.
So very much uncertain where this violence is being sparked from. Have there been engagements between taxi associations and yourselves as e-hailing associations since Thursday to try and get to the bottom of the situation? Because clearly now another incident has occurred.
Yes. There have been meetings happening from last week Thursday, whereby the taxi associations were also involved, and they have cleared themselves from everything that is happening. That they are not related to any incidents that are taking place.
So taxi associations also condemning violence. On the ground, have you seen any tensions since Thursday between taxi drivers and e-hailing drivers, or, you know, everyone's sitting around the same campfire, everyone's 100% on board?
Yes, on the ground it was only on Saturday whereby there were a few attacks by Trade Mall in Lenasia. There's a mall in Lenasia, Trade Mall, whereby the certain taxi drivers there were fighting some e-hailing services drivers. But not around here in Soweto.
Not in Soweto. Clearly there are tensions, though, between taxi drivers and e-hailing drivers around who is going to get access to the commuters. There's a competition for earnings. Taxi drivers saying they want government to develop an app specifically for taxis to give them access to customers in the same way that many digital apps make it easy for e-hailing drivers to do business. What do you think is going to happen in the coming days? Do you think we're likely to see more of these conflicts?
Yes. I believe there'll be more conflicts that are going to be happening, as we've only seen conflicts only taking place in 3 malls so far. I'm sure it's going to perpetuate and go to the other malls around Soweto.
So I'm hearing two things that I'm struggling to reconcile. On the one hand, you're saying you're sure that these are criminal elements, that they're not taxi drivers attacking e-hailing drivers. But on the other hand, you're saying there is definitely tension between taxi drivers and e-hailing drivers, and that you think we're likely to see more of these attacks. So am I not understanding you correctly?
Yes. And like I've said, that maybe there's people, because we are still unsure whether it's the taxi associations that are involved or just the criminal element that is taking place, maybe to deter the image of the associations or what. But we do know that there is conflict happening between the e-hailing services from way back and the taxi associations.
Okay,
But
so
as for
erring
now,
on the
we can-
side of caution, not wanting to make a pronouncement before the investigations are finished, which in any instance is wise. Do you
Yes.
think e-hailing drivers are going to be deterred or scared of operating in certain areas given these two attacks?
No. We won't be deterred because we've always been on the ground. We've always been working like this, and we know that this violence is not something that is starting now, or something that has always been there, just to deter us and just to make us scared to work. But we will continue working and being around those malls.
Do you think there's certain areas, certain pickup spots, certain routes where perhaps certain associations operate, where there's more tension than in other areas?
No. I don't think so.
Okay, so clearly a situation where we need to get a lot more information. Thank you very much for speaking to us. That vehicle, having been set alight this evening, has been doused, we do understand, from Lentswe Lekoko, from the Soweto United eHailing Association, that the SAPS have been on the ground and that tensions outside the Protea Glen Mall in Soweto have been quelled for the time being.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr.
Okay,
Lentswe Lekoko from the Soweto United eHailing Association.